right, well, welcome to another episode of Possible Pictures, sponsored by Revving. I'm here with Blaise, VP of Global Marketing at Silverpush. Then it would be great if you wouldn't mind starting off by introducing yourself and telling us a bit about Silverpush.
Sure, yeah. Well, as you mentioned, I'm the VP of Global Marketing at Silverpush. I've been in the ad tech space for 15 years now, so really been watching the evolution from programmatic to transparency today, from open web to walled garden dominance. So a lot of different shifts and changes, but that's the exciting part about being part of it. Silverpush is a contextual intelligence company. I joined mostly because it was really forward thinking in terms of how we think about context. Yeah. We have a AI purpose built to understand video. Mm-hmm. And when I think about what the internet is now, it's about 80% consumer traffic is video. Wow. So the internet is video. And so Silverpush can understand video at this very granular level, and so that means we understand what's happening at the video level for something like YouTube, where a lot of people might just target channels if they're advertisers. Here we can say, okay, what about all the different video attributes? So if you just want to target 2 videos of a podcast channel, or 3 videos of an influencer, but leave alone the rest of the crazy stuff they might be saying, you can do that with Silverpush and just make sure you're delivering the most relevant possible ad to the moment based on our proprietary contextual AI.
Oh wow, well that's fantastic. But it sounds great. And have you come to Possible before then yourself? Have you been here?
Yes, I was here for year 1. So yeah, coming back now, it's amazing to see the expansion.
It's simply amazing how much that's changed. And I guess it would be good to know, is there one thing maybe in particular you want to talk about, specific to Silverpush, that maybe you want to share with our listeners?
Well, I was telling you, this is my big moment to come out as a believer.
And
link that back to Silverpush. Okay. So let's run through the stats of his Coachella performance. Because I streamed both of these performances.
Wow, yeah.
And then I watched what happened, right? Okay. Because it's video, right? And so if the whole internet is video, at Silverpush we say video is the funnel. That means a lot of times people are moving through the funnel, learning, discovering, researching. They don't read a single word. They're not on a single website, right? They're on apps, they're crossing between different apps, they're crossing between different videos.
Yeah.
I thought the Coachella performance was this incredible example of that.
It was, yeah.
So in one day after his Coachella performances, he gained 105 million Spotify listeners. One day.
In one day.
He's got over 20 of his songs now back to being ranked. He came back out of obscurity with these back catalog songs. Yeah. He sold $15 million in his merch on his own merchandise line just within that 1 week, which is breaking all these records. And then the performance itself was streamed 800 million times.
Oh my gosh.
And so there's a really great study that came out last year about the effect of YouTube, which I think applies to all video, which is YouTube has a halo effect. All of video is harder to measure because you can't really tell what the action is necessarily. But that's what I love about that big fact, is that you see the halo effect immediately, right?
Yeah.
Almost Justin Bieber was forgotten, or people weren't really thinking about it. But as soon as they see the video, they take action, which technically couldn't be measured by anything other than context, because the contextual journey is, Coachella, they go to the website, they buy something, right? And that's the lift, So I was very interested in that, and Silverpush is top of mind for that kind of thing.
I love that plug. That's great, for sure. And what I'm remembering the stats, have you got them on your hand? Or are they rubbing off now?
I wrote them down on the plane. I'm just hoping they're right,
Well, you nailed it.
Yeah.
Well, look, it's been great chatting with you, and I really appreciate your time. And I guess before we finish, though, it's always good to kind of look ahead really here. So maybe down the line, even later this year, is there anything in particular that you're particularly excited about?
Yeah. I think from a Silverpush perspective, and just generally in advertising, what we're witnessing is this. It's like back to the Bieber example. We're in a trending economy, right? A trending economy means you have to be part of the trend or it's gone, and you have this window where you can kind of get into it, advertise with it, and then be part of that trend, or you miss the window because your media planning took too long. So with Silverpush, what we're releasing now is this trend intelligence engine.
Oh, wow.
And we've got a few great clients in beta, but that actually allows them to research the trends that are happening across YouTube specifically and a few other channels down the line. And they can say, okay, if the World Cup is coming up, I don't want to advertise on old World Cup videos, but I do want to advertise on weekly new matches. And if you can set up your tactics correctly, your ads will be there right as these replays get people start watching all this different content on the most relevant stuff. Same with if anyone had been advertising for Justin Bieber, you would be part of that trend, right? And so with our tool, you'll actually be able to detect those automatically. The tool suggests what kind of video content you might want to advertise with your goals, and then you plug it right into our system. So that's exciting to me, because you just know in maybe 2 more months, Justin Bieber will be forgotten, something else will be the trend. But there's so many different communities now, micro communities that it's all about what's trending in those communities and who you're really trying to reach.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Well, can you please advertise me a therapist after the World Cup? Because England going to be that bad.
I'm sure it'll be great.
All right. Yeah. Well, really great to chat with you. All right? Enjoy the rest of your time with Possible.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thanks very much.
Great.